Okay, we are with my thumb and the business card of Nadia Bedricky. Oh, wait. Oh, this is much, much better. And we are in the Arena Football League offices in downtown Chicago, where Nadia functions in media support.
Yes, correct.
Which I guess that's better than being an athletic supporter.
Right.
Anyway, here is a helmet. The players are that small they can fit into that?
They're just a little bit larger than this,
Okay.
but yeah, this is a mock helmet from our Arena Cup, the 2008 championship.
And for those people who have good memories, you played for the Chicago Bliss in the Lingerie Football League.
Yes, our season just ended 2 weeks ago. We were in Los Angeles, and
how was LA like?
LA was great. You know, it was good to be.
Was the weather better than Chicago?
It was amazing in LA. But actually, no, I can't say that because Chicago has had really great weather. So we were out in LA, and we had to beat LA by 50 points to make the playoffs, and we did not do that.
You guys all got off to a decent start, though. You're up a couple touchdowns.
Yeah. We actually got them on a few reverses. They had no idea that it was coming. So we were ahead at the beginning of the game, and they came back, and they were leading, I think, by a touchdown during halftime. And then from that point forward, they just kind of got the momentum, and then they ended up winning the game. But it was a good game. Like, our team, the Chicago girls, never stopped fighting. You know, they were, pushing 100% from the very first to the last minute. So we're extremely proud of them. Everything that we did as a team this season, it didn't pan out the way that we wanted it to. You know, obviously, we're hoping for a better season. But things happen. It's definitely a learning and a growing experience for all of us.
And this weekend, the big game is...
Yes, I'm actually...
Not the Super Bowl, of course.
No, our lingerie bowl. I'm actually going to Las Vegas tomorrow, and the lingerie bowl will be on Sunday on MTV, televised live. So I have to look at the time. I think it's 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So
check your local.
Yeah, check the local listings.
Okay. So, are you an observer at that game, or do you have a function, or?
No, I mean I'm going there and observing. I'm going to be a fan, but also a player, and also being the marketing manager of the team. I want to kind of represent Chicago in at the bowl. So I thought that'd be cool to be there for the weekend and going to the UFC fights on Saturday. I'm really excited about that.
Well, that should be fun.
Very fun. And then Sunday, gonna do the lingerie bowl and go to the after party and kind of mingle with all the the players and folks. And because who knows? I mean, our season's gonna come back in 2013, and who knows where I'll be in spring 2013, so.
It's always interesting to see who returns and who doesn't and the reasons and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
it's like who's injured and who's not injured.
It'll be very different. The LFL is expanding in Canada. They're going to have a Canadian league. I think slowly, overseas, they want to branch out there. So then we'll have the U.S. and then, then we'll have, one of these days, the World Cup,
right.
like kind of something, a world championship. So it's expanding. It's doing great. LFL's done a lot of great things for a lot of people, and it's continuing to grow.
Okay. Now a little closer to home here in Chicago, we have the Chicago Rush.
Yes.
Not lingerie football. Thank God.
Yeah.
If I've seen some of those guys, I don't think we want to see them in the outfits that you were. You cover more than just that.
Yeah, well, right now I'm working in the Arena Football League offices and the media support. So I will, I do interviews. I have a weekly segment called the AFL Minute, which we'll go over in a minute. Do you want to see it now?
Yeah, I want to see it now.
So if you want to go to the Arena Football League site, you check on the news here, and it gives all the different highlights.
And that's arenafootball.com.
Yes, arenafootball.com. And there's actually one posted today. You want to come down here, click AFL Minute. And this beauty is me, right here.
I know her.
Yeah. So, and it's informative. What's going on in the league? Let's see here.
Wow, I didn't realize you've been around 25 years.
Yeah, the league. Oh yeah, the league's around 25.
Not you.
Hey, AF Nation. This is Nadia Bedricky with your AFL Minute. To capture all the high-scoring and non-stop action of the 2011 season, a special edition DVD box set is now for sale. Road to Arena Bowl 24. The box set will include 20 NFL Network Arena Football Friday broadcasts.
So it's a minute spiel sometimes 1 or 2 times a week, and that's one of the things that I'm doing here at the league. Posting content, doing player interviews with NFL, former AFL players, writing those up as well. Doing segments. I just did a segment on Reggie Gray, one of the Chicago Rush players, about his off-season workouts, and so continue to keep doing that. And then as the season starts, I'll have a little bit more activity with the Chicago Rush. So I will be at most of those games, and hopefully you'll see me in the stands, getting involved with the players, doing post and pre-interviews, and involving the fans as well. So I'll be a little bit of everywhere. And
now we'll be wearing a Rush uniform, a Bliss uniform, civilian attire.
I got to be neutral. I don't know.
Okay.
I got to be neutral.
Okay, well, you're representing the league, not the Rush. Okay.
Right. And a few NFL Network games I will also be attending. We haven't pinpointed which those are going to be yet.
That's a nice thing about the Arena League is you can tune in and see those games, whereas sometimes you had to go onto your computer to find it.
Well, one thing that's really, really cool this year is we're going to be using Ustream. So every single game will be televised live on Ustream, including the NFL Network game. So, if the NFL Network game is on the NFL Network and, that's not your team, you're like, where can I watch my team? So you can go to the Ustream, and that's where you can see me as well. I'll be with the Chicago Rush or, whatever teams are close by, Milwaukee or Iowa, etc. So got to check the schedules, but those games will be live as well. So you can tune in, which will be good.
Okay. Have you figured out who you're going to pick in the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I like both the teams, but I'm more of a fan, I would say, of Tom Brady. He has a little bit more personality, like their team's got a little bit more swagger, I think. But the Giants, I feel like they're a team that, they're kind of like the underdog a little bit. So they got a chip on their shoulder, they have something to prove. So, it's kind of interesting. I think I'm fun to enjoy it and not root for either.
Okay. Any predictions on the AFL season? Have you broken it down yet?
Yeah, no, there's a few good teams to watch this year. Definitely Jacksonville. They won the Arena Bowl last year. Arizona, Spokane, Chicago. They made the playoffs, but they were a game short of going further. But Chicago will definitely be a good team to watch, and Orlando. So there's a handful of teams. I mean, it's a lot of players are switch teams, so the talent's kind of spread out a little bit. So it'll be tough to say, which team will. It'll definitely be a battle, so it'll be a good season.
And the season starts?
March 9th. Yeah, so I believe it's Orlando, the Orlando Predators.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If I had a schedule.
Oh, right, I can show you. I forgot.
Your cheat sheet.
Pittsburgh Power at Orlando Predators. So that's our first NFL Network game. It's on March 9th. So from there, there's different games throughout the week, but there's not only one game that's featured every week. So, and it goes, there's 18 weeks, and actually, no, 20 weeks, I'm sorry, and it goes, there's 18 games for each season, or for each team. And then after, the last game's in July, and then after that, it's playoffs, so.
And it's a good, if it's too hot or too cold, you go indoors, the temperature is just right.
It's perfect. I don't have to worry about any of the outdoor elements, but the arena game, I've learned, a lot about it just, working here in the last couple months, and it's amazing. It's definitely starting to blow up, get bigger. It's a fast-paced game. You have to be, it's the same talents, but you need to learn how to do those skills a little bit quicker. 'Cause it's, the field is a lot smaller,
right.
So you have to think a little bit faster on your feet.
A lot faster.
Yeah.
And,
it's very high scoring. That's what's a little bit different. It's very, fast-paced, and it's pretty much nonstop action. It really is.
And from my perspective, at least when I go to a Rush game, they have dancers, which is all I care about. So there's something for everybody.
Right, yeah. So this season, the dancers might be featured a little bit more than normal because everyone likes the dancers. They're entertainment, and I think it's a part that people maybe forget or have a misconception about. So they're a big part of the teams as well.
Okay. Well, we'll hope that you end up on those NFL Network games and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, definitely follow my progress. I mean, I have a lot going on, a lot ahead of me, so I got to keep pushing.
We'll look forward to it.
Thanks.
Thanks.